Welcome to the 8th episode of Blues Piano for Beginners. It's not necessary that you also watch parts 1 to 7, but it's also not bad because you learn step by step all the important aspects of blues piano. For parts 1 and 7 there's also sheet music. If you like, let's start. Today we're doing something very sweet. We are using kind of brass section style play. We won't need very quick fingers, but the form factor of the brass section will give it unity and sound very sweet in itself. I will use the left hand. You might not know yet. You can use the left hand you practiced up to now. I think I showed you two. And it's going to be this one. You can also play just 3 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on F it's the same, it's just the structure, C, the root, the minor third and the major third, and on F it's 1 and 2. And same thing, you should know by now what is the minor third and the major third. On F it's the A flat and the E, and on G it's the B flat and the B. I'll show you first the brass section part. And it's going to be this one. First chord, please be aware we are playing the A, which is the major 6 of C, and you might play already, if you're good enough, the 2 second finger sliding down from the minor to the major third. So. Let's do the counting. Where is it coming? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you always play these two. This A is resolving to the G. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the same you're going to do on F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now you might have realized this pattern is 2 bars long. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. But we only have to waste 1 bar on G and 1 bar on F. That means we have to split this pattern. We're going to do it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You see? Only this one is on G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Here we are already on F, although we are here still in G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this is the first task you have to master. And I believe it's not that hard, because the hand always stays on the spot and just one finger is moving. Now, what we're going to do now is we put something on top, and this is where it's going to sound great. And now we are going to use this, and I play for you what I mean. Something here. You could even call it a very slow boogie. Doesn't matter what we call it. So here, what we use here is, by the essence, by the structure, the same as here. Just different rhythmic playing, different counting. Okay, let's have a look. So you have this in your hand, which we're going to use, and we're going to jump. You're going to learn jumping and not leaving out of focus where you were. Like bam, eyes here, bam, eyes here, bam, bam, bam. So that is our little question, and then we answer. Let's learn. And 3 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, you almost have the same as here, just different counting. You manage, right? Now we do the same. After you play this, bam, bap, 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 gap, ga, dap. Got it? So we have the second bit of the first figure we learned before, yeah? So let's do it together. Again, you will probably have difficulties bringing that with the left hand together. Although we only have 3 notes, let's have a look. Like yes, that's the bit here. And just go with the left hand now back here. And then we do it again. So it would sound like bop. And then after we did this twice, because each of that is 2 bars long, that means we have our first 4 C bars covered. We do it on F. Here you don't need much explanation, because it's just the same. See, same thing, with slide or without slide. And nice and swaying. And here on G, same, same. Oh, sorry. Here, F. And can you feel that if we put something here and something here, already it has a nice effect. It sounds already great. We're doing very little, and the shape of the form of this little question and kind of answering, this bop and bop and bop and bop already sounds nice just by the shape of it. Lovely. What else we're going to do with it? We're going to use what we just learned together with the rhythmic figure we just learned here. And it's going to sound like this. And back. Bum, bum, bop, 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 bop. Lovely, lovely. So it's... We're using the 6 here. I introduced you to the major blues scale that also has the 6, sounds happier. This is why this also reminds of boogie woogie. If we played fast, it would be boogie woogie. And so it has this happier blues sound. And then we go to these. And to these 2 of the 6. We're just playing 2 of them. This one. It's nice. You can play 1-5. 1-5, but you can also play 5, and then the 4th finger is right here to be played, and only here is the thumb. So this way you can even tie the outer melody. But both is fine. I've seen both variations with the great boogie and blues pianists. Okay, now. Now this one we have to adapt to F7. So we can this time not play the identical figure on F7. It sounds crap. Nah, I don't like it, because in F7 we have the E flat in the chord. And if we keep this, doing this, it doesn't sound nice. So here we have to adapt our little figure, and we're gonna play it like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is rocket science, people. This is really tough stuff. So, here, same, but only these we change. We play. Here you definitely must play the 5th finger, and then you play the 4th finger on the D, and the thumb goes just on F, where he belongs. So, I play it again. One more time. And then it would sound on F. And back to C. And then we come to G. Now we are on G. And what we're going to do there. Here's also a little variation. It's almost like the one on C, this one. But we play. Here it's the same. We're just going not back, but we're going 1 down. That sounds really nice. Yes, it's a little bit harder, but you manage. And F, you see? And F also on the left hand. And like before. Again from the G bit. One more from the G bit. Got it? Yes, of course you've got it. Now we are moving even further out. It's more challenging now because you always have to be in the middle, okay? So we are sort of stretching your focus range. We are playing this one. Yeah. And you see on F, again we are swapping, we are changing the E for the E flat. Same reason than before, rest is the same. And the one on C. Yeah, you got it? No, we're gonna do the G7 bit. And it's just the same. Yeah. Just always the triad and the neighbor here. The ugly neighbor. And then? You remember? I hope I explained everything good enough, slow enough that you all could follow. And if you like my video, please leave a like, or even better, just subscribe to my channel, because the 9th part is definitely coming very soon. All the best, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye from Berlin.